what's up? This is Blaze the Movie Fan, and it's time for another spoiler movie review. This time I will be doing a spoiler movie review of one of my favorite fantasy movies of all time. And that's of course Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. Now originally I was gonna do the theatrical version, but since a friend of mine suggested that I should do the extended version instead, and I agree with that, that's what I will be covering. It would be fucking foolish of me to do the theatrical version anyway, since there are a lot of scenes in the extended version that are worth talking about, and it would be foolish of me to not talk about them, if you know what I mean. So anyway, without further ado, let's begin. The movie begins with a backstory about Gollum. We get to know exactly how he first got the fucking ring. And it happened a long time ago, back when he was a human. The reason why I fucking love this scene so much is because I get to know more about Gollum, which is beyond fucking awesome. And then we cut back to the present day where Frodo and Sam are on journey together. Now I'm gonna tell you what I think of their friendship. The friendship of those two hobbits is fucking wonderful. And I can really buy that those two care about each other a lot. Sam is especially friendly as he does so many great things for his friend Frodo. Fucking hell yeah. And then there's an interesting and a pretty funny conversation between Merry and Pippin. I wouldn't say that they are anywhere near one of my favorite characters of the movie, but they are fine. Anyway, after Aragorn and the rest of the people who travel with him are done talking to those two hobbits that I mentioned, they meet up with Saruman.
As we once did, my old friend. Can we not have peace, you and I?
We shall have peace. We shall have peace when you answer for the burning of the Westfold and the children that lie dead there. We shall have peace when the lives of the soldiers, whose bodies were hewn even as they lay dead against the gates of the Hornburg, are avenged. When you hang from a gibbet for the sport of your own crows, we shall have peace.
What did you say it here is fucking brilliant. The reason why it is so fucking brilliant is because he's absolutely right about everything he says. Saruman did indeed do a lot of messed up shit, there is no denying that. And even though this is a spoiler review of Return of the King, I have seen what he did in the other Lord of the Rings movies, so yeah. And then Wormtongue is up there with Saruman. How the hell did he get up there? I don't know, that doesn't matter. Aragorn and everyone with him want Saruman dead so much. And they get exactly what they want. Here is a fucking epic death scene.
You withdraw your guard, and I will tell you where your doom will be decided. I will not be held prisoner here.
Send word to all our allies, and to every corner of Middle-earth that still stands free. The enemy moves against us. We need to know where he will strike.
scene is truly fucking awesome. Saruman is a huge cunt and he had it coming. What would have made the scene even better is if Saruman would have bleeded more. But I understand that this is a PG-13 movie, so he couldn't have bled too much. Whatever, that doesn't matter much, it's still fucking awesome. The best part about it is when he is pulled down the water by the fucking water wheel. Fucking hell yeah! This is one of the best death scenes ever. And now everyone fucking celebrates the death of Saruman. And yeah, it's truly wonderful to see those people having a great celebration. Now I fucking love this movie for the most part. But there is one major issue that I have with it that I have to point out. And that is Gimli's goofiness. Now I understand that his goofiness is probably supposed to be funny. But I personally don't find his goofiness funny at all. In fact, I find it incredibly distracting. And I don't mean distracting in a good way. Having said that, Gimli's goofiness is the only problem that I have with Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. I think everything else about the movie is fucking awesome. So yeah, Gimli's goofiness is fucking distracting, but I can easily overlook that though, as I love the rest of the movie. And then we cut to Gollum, who is talking to himself, which I find to be creepy. Since we are on the subject of Gollum, I might as well tell you what I think of him. I think he's a fucking great character, and he is a good villain too. He's very fucking manipulative, and I like that about him. Now Sam doesn't fucking trust him at all. In fact, he knows from the beginning that Gollum is up to something nasty. Unfortunately though, Sam can't really prove to Frodo that Gollum is up to something. And to make matters worse, both Sam and Frodo fucking need him to know where they should go. Oh, I will be talking about bad shit that Gollum does in the movie later on in the review. You don't have to worry about that. And then Aragorn has a nice conversation with Eowyn. I apologize if I pronounced that name wrong. But anyway, this is such a nice conversation, as it shows that Aragorn and Eowyn really care about each other a lot. Now Pippin takes the powerful crystal ball just so we can look at it for a bit. And Gandalf apparently sleeps with his eyes open, which I find weird, but whatever. But anyway, this shows that Pippin is truly a fucking idiot. I mean, doesn't he realize that touching that thing is very fucking dangerous? I mean, there's a goddamn reason why Gandalf has that crystal ball in some clothing. And by no surprise, everybody there is very fucking shocked that Pippin touched the ball. And Gandalf is also very angry at him, and rightfully so. This was a fucking horrible idea of Pippin to do. And then Gandalf takes Pippin to safety. You know, despite the fact what Pippin did was very dumb, the fact that Gandalf wants to help him out is fucking awesome. That really shows how good of a person Gandalf really is. And then we see many flashbacks, and I must admit, these flashbacks that I see are so fucking wonderful. Especially that Elvis woman who is just so fucking beautiful. And then Gandalf arrives at Minas Tirith with Pippins, which is also called the City of Kings. I must admit that the city itself looks fucking wonderful, and I am talking about the looks of the city in general. Mostly the buildings. And then we are introduced to Denethor, which is a very greedy king. And as a character he is fine. He's nowhere near one of my favourite characters of the movie, but he is a fine character. Now Pippins offers him his service, which is cool. Now Gandalf tries to tell Denethor something important, but he is not happy about it at all. In fact, he tells him to fuck off. Yeah, this guy is very ruthless for sure, and that's what I like about him. Pippins and Gandalf have a very nice conversation, and Gandalf tells Pippins about the Witch King of Angmar. And while he does that, we see some clip of that powerful and a very great villain. I fucking love this backstory, and you know what this proves? This proves that you don't even need to see the other Lord of the Rings movies to understand this one. That's fucking awesome. So I stand by the fact that this movie holds up on its own merits. And then Frodo and Sam arrive at the gate of Minas Morgul. And Frodo goes to the front fucking gate. What the hell is he thinking? Doesn't he know that if he does that he could be in deep danger? He could be hurt by fucking orcs or other monsters. I don't know why the hell he is going to the fucking front gate. He should be fucking hiding somewhere. Meanwhile, the orcs are on their way to battle the fucking humans. Yeah, this is gonna be a huge fucking war for sure. And then the orcs start fighting the humans. And I'm gonna tell you my opinion on those action sequences in general. They are fucking awesome. It's fun to see humans fighting orcs and other monsters. These action sequences are a lot of fun. The best part about these sequences is the fact that this is an old style fighting. Meaning no one uses a gun or anything like that. They use fucking swords, battle axes and stuff like that. I fucking love it. And I sure am glad that this movie is full of these action sequences. And then fucking bonfire is lit everywhere. Since people of course need to be aware of that the fucking orcs are coming. I find seeing those bonfires being lit to be very entertaining, I must say. Now everybody is fucking prepared.
The age of men is over. The time of the orc has come.
Don't get too cocky. You haven't won the fucking war yet. And then Denethor has a nice conversation with his son. And I must admit, the conversation between those two is fucking wonderful. It really shows that despite the fact that Denethor is a ruthless king, he still cares for his son a lot. And then Gollum frames him for stealing the bread. Wow, Gollum is such a manipulative cunt. Framing Sam like that is fucking sick. And you know what? That's exactly what makes him just a fucking awesome villain. Now, of course, Sam sees through his bullshit, but unfortunately, he can't prove that Gollum is framing him. I sure as hell hope that he will be able to prove it soon, because Sam and Frodo are very good friends.
Little hobbits do not belong in war, Master Meriadoc.
All my friends have gone to battle. I would be ashamed to be left behind.
It is a 3-day gallop to Minas Tirith, and none of my riders can bear you as a burden.
I want to fight.
I will say no more.
So let me get this straight, because he is a hobbit, which is something he can't help, by the way, he is not allowed to fight. I'm sorry to say, but that's extremely fucking racist. Just because the hobbits are known for being peaceful doesn't mean that a hobbit is incapable of battling. Fortunately, someone takes him along so he can fucking battle. Fucking awesome! Now more orcs arrive. Not only that, there are also fucking trolls who battle the humans and are on the orcs' sides. Wow, those trolls are very big and very fucking scary. Aragorn asks for help from ghosts, or more specifically the dead men of Dunharrow. Now they don't accept helping him at first, but after he proves how fucking awesome his word is, they are willing to help out. And they help out with a lot of the battle for sure, which I will be getting into more details on when we reach that scene. The trolls sure are tough motherfuckers, because they throw very huge fucking things towards the humans. But the thing that's fucking awesome is the fact that the humans fight back by throwing a bunch of heavy fucking stuff at them too. Fucking hell yeah.
Aim for the trolls!
This is a fucking genius plan, because the trolls are the ones that use fucking ranged weapons. And extremely heavy and powerful ones as well. So it's best to get rid of these fucking trolls first before dealing with these fucking orcs. This is what I fucking love about Gandalf. He is so fucking wise. And then Aragorn forbids the orcs to pass that are in the boat, because he has an army of fucking ghosts, and holy shit, they outnumber the fucking orcs by a lot. That's truly fucking awesome. Aragorn sure did the right thing by hiring those fucking ghosts. Sam finds out that Gollum did in fact fucking throw the braids away. And after he finds the braids, he gets very fucking pissed and decides to go back for Frodo. That's a truly fucking amazing friend. In the cave, Frodo has a magical vial that can light in dark places. And I gotta admit, that is so fucking awesome. Now this is in a world where flashlights don't exist. And without electricity, the best thing humans have would be either candles or lanterns. But this is much fucking better than either of that. So fucking hell yeah! Back at the battlefield, the monsters use fucking fire to attack the humans, hobbits, and other creatures that work for the humans. Yeah, I have a feeling that the human race is now pretty much screwed. I mean, they don't have anything nearly as powerful as this, do they? Frodo then gets attacked by a spider and tries to run away from the spider, but he isn't doing so well. Fortunately, fucking Sam comes out of nowhere and saves him from the fucking spider. This proves yet again how good of a fucking friend Sam really is. That spider-headed fucking coming for sure. Unfortunately for Sam, Frodo is very paralyzed, and I am hoping that Frodo will feel better soon. And then some fucking orcs take away Frodo. These disgusting cunts. What the hell do they want with him anyway? Telethorn's son is being burned alive because people assume that he is dead. Now Pippin tries to tell him that he's not fucking dead. Thankfully though, Gandalf manages to stop it and even throws Denethor into the fucking fire. Hell yeah! And then come the elephants to help crush the fucking humans. And they sadly cannot be knocked down or killed easily. Yeah, I have no hope for humanity here. They are pretty much screwed. Okay, I admit it, I was wrong. These humans do indeed manage to knock down these elephants very fucking easily. But the humans are still pretty much screwed for one major reason. Because the monsters fucking outnumber them by a lot.
No man can kill me. Die now.
I am no man.
I fucking love this scene so much because that Witch King deserved to be fucking killed. And the best part about this scene is how she responded, I am no man. Truly fucking brilliant. It is one of my favorite scenes of the entire movie for sure. And then we see Legolas killing everyone who is riding an elephant and also kills the fucking elephant himself. I gotta admit, that is beyond fucking awesome. And it also shows how fucking genius Legolas truly is. Fortunately, the humans win the war because the dead men of Dunharrow managed to kill the fucking orcs very easily. It looks to me like they are fucking sucking their souls. And it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. Now of course they don't do that for free. In fact, Aragorn has to give them a favor and he does just that. After they're done doing the favor, they are set free. Holy shit dude, that is fucking awesome. After the war is over, sadly most of the people who fought are either dead or seriously injured. Yeah, stuff like that was just expected, but at least the war is over now. Back in the mountains we get to learn something about orcs. Apparently they are more brutal against each other than humans are. That's interesting. Sam kills the fucking orcs and saves fucking Frodo. Which is beyond fucking awesome. Yep, like I said before, those two are true friends. And then we cut to Aragorn and his friends talking about helping Sam and Frodo out, getting to that volcano without being spotted by the fucking eye. And this is a great scene because it shows how much the gang cares about fucking Frodo and Sam. It's proof of strong friendship. And they also know their plans is very fucking dangerous and risky, but they do that regardless because they care that much about Frodo and Sam. Now that's what great friends do. Now Frodo and Sam hide in a fucking armor and have to work with the orcs. There is a high possibility that the orcs could find out that there are fucking hobbits hiding in those armors. But fortunately for Frodo and Sam, they don't find it out at all until they hide, which is beyond fucking awesome. After Frodo and Sam finally escapes from the orcs, they head to the fucking mountain. It's a very risky journey and they don't manage to get there easily. They have to make sure that the fucking eye doesn't notice them, which is an extremely fucking difficult task. Earlier talked about Saruman's death, but now it's time to talk about another scene that's exclusive to the extended edition. And that's then there's a guard at the fucking gate. But to be honest, that guard is a pretty useless character. I only see a little bit of the mouth of Saruman, and he is killed directly after he has his fucking speech. Now the death of Saruman had a purpose and should have by all rights been in the theatrical version. But this scene, in my opinion, it serves no fucking purpose at all and is just pointless. Yeah, I don't get that scene, I really don't.
Hold your ground! Hold your ground! Sons of Gondor! Of Rohan! My brothers! I see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me. A day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship. But it is not this day. An hour of wolves and shattered shields when the age of men comes crashing down. But it is not this day. This day we fight. By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I bid you stand, men of the West!
This is, hands down, the greatest fucking speech in the entire movie. What makes this speech so fucking awesome is the fact that Aragorn is fucking encouraging the rest of the soldiers to fight. Fucking hell yeah, man. And this fucking awesome speech is one of the many reasons why Aragorn is my favorite character of the movie. You know what's really sad? The fact that Frodo doesn't have a lot of energy left. In fact, he is almost fucking dead. He doesn't have a high chance of surviving, unfortunately. But Sam is a good friend, so he helps him progress regardless of that. But he doesn't exactly die, but he is very close to dying here. I hope Frodo will complete his mission to destroy the fucking ring. He really needs to do that. Then Frodo is supposed to throw the ring to the volcano, but he doesn't exactly do that. It's because he fucking loves the ring that much. God damn it, man, just let it go. Now Gollum doesn't give up and wants to get his ring back so fucking much. Unfortunately, he does get his ring back. But he falls down in lava and fucking dies. And with it, the ring is destroyed as well. Fucking hell yeah, that ring has caused enough trouble already. It seems that Frodo and Sam have no way to head back because they're surrounded by fucking lava. They managed to stop evil by destroying the fucking ring, but they can't head back. Or at least it looks that way, but the fucking eagles come to the rescue. Hell yeah, that's fucking awesome. And then Frodo is back home and everyone is laughing and happy. Now you might think that I'm going into my overall thoughts now. But nope, this movie isn't finished yet. In fact, there's about half an hour left. But there is quite a lot from this half an hour that's worth talking about. So I'm gonna keep going. The first scene after the end of the main story that's worth talking about is when Aragorn becomes a king. He really does fucking deserve to become a king because he really is a very good person and he would make for a much better fucking king than Denethor. The fact that Denethor became a king in the first place is fucking injustice. And then Frodo finishes his book, which is called Lord of the Rings. Strangely enough, it is close to the book called The Hobbit. And even though the Hobbit movies aren't anywhere near as bad as the Star Wars prequels, they are still disappointing for the most part. Who would have guessed that 9 years later, less than spectacular trilogy of the Hobbit movies would be made? And then Frodo talks to his uncle, Bilbo Baggins. And he has a very nice conversation with him. And god damn, he's fucking old. But despite that, he talks about wanting to go on yet another adventure, which is beyond fucking awesome. That pretty much proves that old age doesn't mean jack shit. Now it's time for my overall thoughts. Not only is this a fucking awesome movie, it's also one of my favorite fantasy movies of all time. And it's one of my favorite movies of all time, period. So for that I'm going to give this movie the rating 2 thumbs up. I fucking love it, and in my opinion, you can totally understand it without watching the other Lord of the Rings movies. Well guys, that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching, have a great day.